Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. It's Jimmy Trades here. Welcome back to a new week. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Let me know in the comments what you got up to. If you studied, back tested, hung out with family and friends, what did you get up to? I was working around the house myself, hanging out with my family, watched the Formula One. That was my weekend. It was pretty busy overall. All right, new week. Let's start off by checking out the calendar. And here we are on the calendar, and it's a Monday with news. Look at that. 8:30 a.m. We have news, core retail sales month on month. So, medium probability set up today with news at 8:30. Moving over to Tuesday, no news, lower probability, and it is the day before FOMC. So we need to keep an eye on that. Wednesday, be a morning to sit out, I'd imagine. I don't think I'll be trading Wednesday morning. We'll see how we go. But with FOMC in the afternoon, we can expect probably lower probability conditions until such time as the news drops. Thursday, 8:30 news, medium to high probability after 8:30. And then Friday, no news, lower to medium probability trading conditions. We also have a contract switch this week. Now, we'll have a look at TradingView in a minute. TradingView is telling me it's going to happen on Tuesday. The volume hasn't moved yet into the June contract. And here on bar chart's telling me that the contract switch isn't until the 21st. Okay, so if you have a look here, you can see that it says the 21st. So we'll need to keep an eye on that. And the best way to do that, come over to barchart.com, go and jump on to the asset that you want to look at. And we can see here, this is NQM, that's the June quarterly contract. We want to come over, and once this volume flips, at the moment, the March contract still has the highest volume. Once the volume flips, that's when you want to start trading the June contract. All right, so keep that in mind if you trade the contracts. If you trade the continuous contract, you don't need to worry. TradingView will execute on the correct contract for you. But that's what you want to have a look at. Check the volume and the open interest. Once they flip, then you can start looking to change your contract you're executing on. All right, let's move over to TradingView and we'll have a look what I was talking about there. We can see here, this little icon down the bottom, and that's telling us that we have a contract switch on Tuesday. Again, that could be right. Look at the volume. The volume is what you want to look at. Okay, on the daily, pretty marked out previous day's candle. We had a nice strong candle. For Friday, still came up into this bearish FEG. Wasn't able to push through that. But what we have here is we have the 50% level marked out, and we are respecting that level currently. Low hanging fruit. Previous day high. Now, if we drop down to the hourly, what's tricky here is that we do have change in the state of delivery. So out of this, we're respecting this bearish FEG at the moment. So you would assume, okay, we're going to come down to the lows, right? We do have a bearish change in the state of delivery. with displacement. Also a bearish breaker here, overlapped with a bearish FEG. So we have an hourly unicorn. Can run our projections down. Low resistance liquidity through here. But this does look good for shorts. And that would line up with the idea from the daily that we are respecting that bearish FEG. So although the low-hanging fruit is previous day high, what we're going to be watching for is respect of this change in the state of delivery, okay? We want to see this level respected, even as much as 50% of that level. And look, we could see, you know, a spike up, sweep the high, and still get a closure below in an hourly candle. We could do that, still get a closure below the 50% level here, and that would show respect to this breaker. If we don't get any of that and we just remain in respect of this change in the state of delivery here, then, you know, we're still looking for our target region down here. -2 to 2.5, and this low resistance liquidity through here. All signals are pointing to bearish right now. So we'll run with a bearish bias into the day. Being mindful of this and keeping this in consideration. Let's move over to ES. Here on the daily chart. Price still respecting this bearish FEG. But we can see that, do we have an SMT there? Oh, price is just a little bit lower that FEG on NQ, because we had that SMT at the lows. That's right, we had the SMT at the lows. So price on ES was a little bit heavier, so it came down and swept this low and wasn't able to get back up into this bearish FEG just yet. We might even see an SMT here with ES. Maybe ES will sweep the Friday high out and NQ won't. You know, so we'll be keeping an eye on that as well. Price is still respecting the 50% level. It doesn't mean we're going to bounce from there, but we are respecting that. This is the key level for me. The area of interest for me is the bearish change in the state of delivery here. That's that daily bearish FEG. So we're keeping a keen eye on this level. We start pushing through this and invalidating this bearish FEG here, then we could be looking for price to sweep that high. For now, bearish, and I'm happy to pivot. I'll pivot if I need to. You can see we have the low resistance liquidity here on ES as well. All right, let's move over to oil. Oh, bit of a gap up there on oil today. We know gaps like to be filled. Coming off this swing high. Also sweeping this high here. Looking like we might start to move bearish here. We are at a bearish point of interest. We do have an hourly swing point candle closure, which closed back inside the range of the previous. And we have a balanced price range with an inversion. Price is respecting that level as well. So we could look at this as a potential change in the state of delivery with the inversion here as well. We have low resistance liquidity. These wicks always stand out for me as a potential draw. And of course, we have this opening gap. Okay, that we know gaps like to be filled. All right. We'll get a nice closure through this level here. With some displacement that will confirm this change in the state of delivery for price to move lower. Push back out to the daily, over to Euro futures. I came in off this low. Okay, this was that low that we were targeting the other day, which had no wick to the downside. We're still in bullish order flow. If price had have closed below here, then certainly I'd be looking for price to move down into this region here. We have respected that level at the moment. And if Dixie, which we'll have a look at in a minute, is moving down, then we can anticipate Euro to move higher. I'll have a quick look at the hourly as well. Oh, that's not very clean, is it? Look at that. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Price is starting to move here now. We did get a change in the state of delivery here. So looking for price to run bullish from here. As long as we respect this level, you can see that we are finding a lot of support through this bullish FEG. Relative equal highs, low resistance liquidity. Looking for price to run higher for Euro. Have a look at gold. Okay. So gold, we had this beautiful run into new all-time high territory. Friday, this is a bearish indicator. We swept out the high the previous day. Obviously, no point of interest because we are at all-time highs. And then we closed back inside the range. I'll be looking for previous day low as my draw on liquidity and into this bullish FEG. Watching for price to respect 50% of the previous day's range. We did get a change in the state of delivery here. Look at this level here too, to be a change in the state of delivery. So this level here, we don't have displacement, which I generally like to see. It's a little bit wicky price action through here, so I want to see something decisive. We are getting quite a decisive move here at the moment. So we need to see what happens from here. Do we respect this level? Do we start to move lower? Where could we target if we do move lower? Down into this bullish FEG, which will be in a discount of this dealing range through here. Of course, if we move higher, then view all-time highs. Over the Dixie, and you can see how it's inversely correlated with Euro. You can see that. With an inverse SMT by the looks of it as well. Looking for Dixie to run these lows, this low out here. Bearish for Dixie. GU. Looking for price to run out the high. Continuing this bullish momentum. Just cooled off a little bit through here, but it looks like we'll continue to run higher. Finally, for Bitcoin, I have no confidence in price moving higher at the moment. I'm happy to be proved wrong. We're at the 50% level of the previous day's range right now. We can see that we've respected this bearish FEG, so I'd be anticipating price to at least run out this low here. And we could even see price get back as low as this level here, back into the even 75 level. So bearish for Bitcoin, sadly. Alrighty. Thank you for tuning in today, guys. All right, I should also mention Apex have their sale on 71% off till the end of the month. It's actually a better sale than the previous one. And you get your, if you get a 250 or a 300 account, you'll get the PA activation fee for $85 instead of the 125. So go and check it out using code Jimmy, of course. And Tradeify is still running with their 30 to 35% off till the end of the month as well. Code Jimmy Trades. Have a fantastic Monday, guys. We'll catch you over in the Discord. Bye for now.